It's the Casey MacGill Cocktail Hour, coming to you live from the fabled Ridgewood Room high atop the hills of Tacoma. The Casey MacGill Cocktail Hour, a collection of music, news, and personality. Today's show digs deep into a bucolic bohemian enclave of Seattle's southern hills to showcase two of the most unique and talented musical entities of the Emerald City, Miles and Karina, also known as David Keenan and Nova Devaney. Although Miles and Karina is their primary musical expression, Dave and Nova have graced stages with Joe Miller and the Burley Roughnecks, the Buckaroosters, and the Rolling Blackouts. We're lucky to have them appear with us today, as both of their apple gardens are in full bloom, as you can soon see. And we have a very special celebrity bartender today, coming to you all the way from New Jersey, the fabulous Scout Opatut, and her lovely husband, Evan Arnson. Scout is going to make a fabulous cocktail for us today, and if we're lucky, we might be able to convince her to do some of her famous Olympic quality hula hooping. All right, and I'd also like to introduce our on-air guests that we have with us today on the screen. Our co-producer, the fabulous Madeline Yan, up in the Capitol Hill neighborhood. Hi, Maddie.
Ooh, hi.
And then we also have in Seattle, Elena DeLise. Elena, you made it back home from the beach. That's great. I'm glad to have you on board. And our good friend in West Seattle, Mr. Ben Chamberlain. And
hello, Casey.
A supporter of the show, and thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. It's great to see you as a part of our Hollywood Squares kind of style panel here. And also, not far from you in West Seattle, our good friend, pianist, entertainer, bon vivant, world traveler, Mr. Larry Knapp.
Hey, Casey. Hello, everybody.
Great to see you.
It's good to see you.
And coming to you from the Bay Area, I believe you're in San Francisco right now, right, Michael?
Yep.
Michael Inyon, formerly my landlord in Los Angeles back in the late 1970s. And Michael was a kingpin of the Los Angeles art scene at that time. And being a tenant of hers was a lot of fun because I got to meet some very interesting artists and characters from that period in Los Angeles history. It was a lot of fun. And Michael is now up in San Francisco. And let's see, who have I, oh yes, and I mentioned our special musical guests, Miles and Karina, Dave and Nova, and they are, looks like they're comfortably sitting in one of the adjoining backyards in Seattle, and enjoying a cocktail, a tropical drink. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you, Casey.
Looking forward to hearing your music. And right now, I like to start off with an original song feature. And this one was written in Spokane about 22 or 3 years ago when I was playing swing music. And I had gone out to get some breakfast after a gig, and we were in a cafe, and the music was unbelievably loud. It was like ear bleeding loud. And I said to the fellas with me, I said, I wish we had some late night swing we could listen to. And then I thought, that sounds like it could be a song title. And so I grabbed a napkin and wrote down a bunch of lyrics, and later on I went home and finished the tune, and this is it. It's called Late Night Swing. It goes like this. A little late night swing after we leave the dance. A little late night swing to give love a chance. A little late night swing. We're gonna mellow down and do our rhythm thing with no one else around. Give us some shadows deep and a moon that's full, and we'll get in the groove. 'Cause when the shadows creep and the moon is full, we know just what to do. A little late night swing. We'll take our nighttime chance to make love the thing, find some sweet romance. Give us some shadows deep and a moon that's full, we'll get in the groove. 'Cause when the shadows creep and the moon is full, we know just what to do. A little late night swing. We'll take our nighttime chance to make love the thing, find some sweet romance. A little late night swing. We'll take our nighttime chance to make love the thing and find some sweet romance. Ba-da-doo-da. Yeah. Very much. Hey, I'm looking here. Also, we want to mention before we get any further that we are accepting donations to. I've got links to PayPal and Venmo, and then also Dave and Nova, Miles and Karina. They also have a link to PayPal. Each one of them has a link. So if you would like to make a contribution to them, that would be fantastic. We would appreciate it. And at this point, I would like to introduce Miles and Karina musically and ask them to perform a tune for us, give them an idea of what's all the excitement about here. And
Wait a minute. Wait, hold
what
on.
are you guys going to play today? Hi.
Like what? We're supposed to play music?
I'm afraid so, yes.
Well, we're outside with the airplanes and the crows back here. I don't know. We have a whole choir.
Well, perhaps you could squeeze a few notes in edgewise.
Well, we're gonna have to give it a try. I
All
thought
right.
we'd start with one from the great Kay and Herb.
All right, Kay and Herb.
Everyone knows them, of course.
I know them.
Of course you do.
Of course you do. Yes. This one's from 1955 called "We Did." We did, we did, we did. We did, we did, we did. Well, I did take you out last night.
You didn't hold me very tight.
But I did hold you in my arms.
You didn't tell me of my charms.
Well, I did.
Oh no.
Yes, we did, we did, we did, we did. But I did give you everything.
You didn't buy a diamond ring.
But I did promise you I would.
You didn't like you said you would.
Well, I did.
I'm gonna check my diary.
Yes, we did, we did, we did, we did. Well, we did what we done, and we had a lot of fun. Now we're making lots of plans. Bought a little bungalow for two, 'cause we got a date with the preacher man. Well, I did ask you to be
You
mine.
didn't ask me many
Well,
times.
I did, and I said, honey, please.
You didn't get down on your knees.
Well, I did.
I don't think so.
Yes, we did, we did, we did. Take it, Karina. Oh, that was mighty fine.
Go
woke you up at 8.
You didn't, you know you were late.
But I did bring you home by 10.
You didn't, and you won't again.
Well, I will.
No, you willn't.
Yes, we did. But I did meet your mom and dad.
You didn't, but I wish you had.
Well, I did, and I said, howdy do.
You didn't, like I told you to.
Well, I did so.
I don't think so.
Yes, we did. Well, we did what we done, and we had a lot of fun. Now we're making lots of plans. A lot of fun disguise. Bungalow for two, 'cause we got a date with the preacher man. Well, I did ask you to be mine.
You didn't ask me 50 times.
I didn't ask you 50 times.
You made G&T and forgot the lime.
I did?
Yes.
Oh, well. Yes, we did.
Great.
We had a special appearance by the air whatever they were, the air parade.
What was that line at the end there about you forgot the lime in the G&T?
That's exactly what it was.
Tisk tisk.
I know. Well,
It's just a song, though.
I did.
And you wouldn't want to forget the G&T.
Or the line.
Speaking of, everybody, here's our Pavlovian moment where we all take a little sip of something.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, delicious.
That H2O.
Ah. Anyway, at this point, I would like to direct your attention to Miles and Karina's PayPal. Do they have a link?
Yeah.
There it is. There's
There
Accordion
are.
Nova.
Can you see that?
There's paypal.me/Accordion Nova. Thank you. Okay, there's that one, and then there's one for Dave also.
Yeah, I
Uh-oh.
we missed it. Sorry about that.
Are we going to be able to find that a little bit later on?
Yeah.
perhaps? Okay. Well, we're going to move on and do a little segment now I like to call the good old good ones. And that's a phrase that comes from Louis Armstrong when he used to introduce one of the songs he was playing. And we're going to feature the music of a songwriter today by the name of Johnny Green. And Johnny Green wrote some really great songs. And we're going to do 3 of his most famous ones. And we're going to start with I Cover the Waterfront, which is appropriate for Seattle since we have quite a lovely waterfront here. And we're going to try to conjure up, whoa, is that the whole image?
That's the sheet music, yeah.
Well, I've only got part of it up.
That's because my screen is
Oh, okay. Away from the city, which hurts and mocks, I'm standing alone by the desolate docks, in the still and the chill of the night. I see the horizon, the great unknown. My heart has an ache, it's as heavy as stone. Will the dawn coming on make it light? I cover the waterfront, I'm watching the sea. Will the one I love be coming back to me? I cover the waterfront in search of my love, and I'm covered by the starless sky above. Here am I, patiently waiting, hoping and longing, oh how I yearn. Where are you? Are you forgetting return. I cover the waterfront. I'm watching the sea. Will the one I love be coming back to me? Here am I, patiently waiting, hoping and longing, how I yearn. Where are you? Are you forgetting? Will you remember? Will you return? I cover the waterfront. I'm watching the sea. Will the one I love be coming back to me? All right. That's a good one. Well, one of the neat things about Johnny, one of the things I like about his songwriting is that his tunes, at least the ones I'm aware of, are all pretty different from each other. And this next one is very different. From that last one, and it's a classic that he said he wrote in about 20 minutes, and it's called Body and Soul. And I'm going to get my lovely executive producer, the lovely Jessica, up here to sing and play the ukulele, and we're going to do our version of Body and Soul for you. Are you ready, hon?
Yeah, I gotta switch the microphones.
Okay. And she's going to be singing into this vintage RCA 77 over here. Let's see. We've got this, right, this is the way we're doing it, right?
Yeah, so it's, just so you know, it's all about the horn solo.
No. It's all about the vocal. Okay, here we go. 2. 1, 2, 3.
My heart is sad and lonely, for you are sad, for you dear only. Why haven't you seen it? I'm all for you, body and soul. I spend my days in longing and wondering why it's me you're wronging. I tell you I mean it. I'm all for you, body and soul. I can't believe it, it's hard to conceive it, that you turn away romance. Are you pretending this looks like the ending? Unless we can have I can't believe it. It's hard to conceive it that you turn away romance. Are you pretending this looks like the ending? Unless I can have one more chance to prove, dear, my life a wreck you are making. You know I'm yours just for the taking. I'd gladly surrender. I'm all for you, body and soul.
Nice job, Jessica.
Thank you.
I had to learn a new chord for that song. It's this one right here. It's an A flat major 7, something a ukulele player doesn't play very often.
This is COVID studies, at home coaching.
Yeah. So anyway, that's 2 of our 3 Johnny Green tunes, and we've got one more, and this is one I've been playing for a long time now, and it's a good song to dance to, and it's a great song to play, and I'm just gonna get right into it here. When I least expected, kindly fate's directed you to make each dream of mine come true. If it's clear or raining, there's no use explaining. Things just happen, and so did you. 2, 3. You came to me from out of nowhere. You took my heart and found it free. Wonderful dreams, wonderful schemes from nowhere made every hour sweet as a flower to me. But if you go back to your nowhere, leaving me with a memory, 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 I'll always wait for your return from out of nowhere, hoping you bring your love to me. Ooh, nowhere, 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 out of 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 But if you should go back to your nowhere, leaving me with a memory, I'll always wait for your return from out of nowhere, hoping you'll bring your love. Hoping you'll bring your love. Hoping you'll bring your love to me. Well, we've come to a very exciting moment in our show, and it's one I know I've been looking forward to, and that is, what are you drinking? Let's see those glasses, and it's time also for us to introduce to you our fabulous celebrity bartender. It's Scout Opatit. Scout, hi.
Hi. Hi,
You
Casey.
look fabulous. Color coordinated.
I know, he copied me, right?
Yeah.
I got no original
This
ideas.
schmuck.
What can I
I
say?
can't get rid of him. Well, I'm drinking white wine, but that's just as a companion to the beverage I would like to show everyone
Okay.
right now, which is a beverage that many are familiar with, but few know how to really perfect,
Okay.
which is the Cuba Libre,
Mm.
Okay.
also known as a rum and coke. It sounds so civilian when you put it that way, but actually, it's a very historic drink. No one really seems to know when it originated. I did a little bit of research. People talk about it existing in the mid 19th century, but they didn't have Coca-Cola then, so they're not really sure what that was. But the beverage that I know that we learned how to properly make in Cuba last year requires some rum. If you have Cuban rum, congratulations. We have this much left, so I will be using it for one beverage, maybe two. But if you don't, cheers, just get something like this, like Bacardi. Evan wanted to get the one that was darker. I don't really know. Just find a rum. It's good. You're going to need that. You're going to need Coca-Cola. They sell Mexican Coke at Chipotle. Good to know.
Bueno.
You're going to need some lime.
Yeah.
You're going to need sugar.
Aha.
You're going to need a beautiful assistant.
Uh-huh.
And something to muddle with, like so. And some ice. Actually, would you go grab me some ice while I begin the process?
Assistant to the rescue.
He does the job, Okay, so we'll begin. You got two tall glasses like this, right? This is one for me, one for him. You start in a way you would think, oh, I start with the ice. No, you don't. You start with the lime and the sugar. So really you want to infuse your rum with these. Could you get the ice a little quieter, dear? Very loud ice procurement. Jeez Louise. Okay, so you just carefully, if you've had half a bottle of wine, like some people have, you just do so carefully. You cut up the lime, like so. I'm going to do a whole lime, because lime is really an important part of this beverage. More lime allows you to have more rum. That's how I think of it.
Lovers of lime here.
Yes, you're lime people?
We're lime lovers.
Lime lovers. Wow. Okay, so we're going to start with, you squeeze like a quarter of a lime. Just really, actually, assistant,
Yeah. Good
please
for something,
do the squeezing.
right?
I'll do, here, we'll do each other. There you go.
There you go.
There you go. And then, you just leave the lime
Oh,
wedge
I
in
gotcha.
there. You just drop it, boop, right in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take some sugar. I'm not really sure how much, just some. And by the way, this was all taught to us by our Airbnb host when we first arrived in Havana. I spoke very little Spanish and he spoke very little English, so I watched very intently what he was doing. It was my birthday, so he made me an extra strong one. So that's what I'll be doing for everyone here. You just put That's too much sugar. That's too much. So that's too much sugar right there. And now the lime has gone in there. Okay, so it's
So much for drinking on the job.
there. You go. So some sugar.
This will have a lot of sugar.
Oh, he's been drinking on the job again.
The job is to have a little bit. You kept ringing the bell. It's hot water. So you can get a little bit. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so you got some sugar, some lime, and then you're gonna muddle them together. Let me just, there you go. Muddle. Wash your lime first so you don't get the, crap in your drink. You don't want that. But this is the secret part, the muddling. You muddle it first.
You might say, like, there's Coca-Cola in this drink. Why do you need sugar? You do need sugar.
You need sugar.
I was wondering that
I
actually.
forgot about the Coke. Yeah, that would be very.
A little more lime. This is like a heavy lime beverage. So if you can see, there's actually like a little liquid that's just lime at this point. That's important. So that's one. You're not going to put the other rind in there. It's okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, now comes the part where you infuse the rum with these two things. And I can't say this, you can't muddle enough. Just keep muddling. When in doubt, muddle. All right, so this one's mine because it has extra sugar, so I'm going to get the Cuban rum. Again, just some. Well, maybe both. Maybe we can both have Cuban. Let's make them strong. There you go.
Let's make them strong.
There you go.
Oh.
Okay, goodbye,
That'll be
Cuban
perfect.
rum.
I still have to play the clarinet, so.
So now you muddle it. You want this rum to just pick up all of the sugar and lime all the sugar and lime that you put in there. There you go. 1, 2. Now you put the ice in. See, you'd think the ice first, but no. 1, 2. Very cool. Will you open this Coke for me while I'm doing this?
Sure.
Okay. Very cool.
I don't know. You're not paying me enough.
Okay. So now you want to muddle again. You chill the little stuff at the bottom. Just get it. This could have been because our Airbnb host was uncomfortable because we didn't speak very much Spanish, so he just kept muddling, but it tasted delicious, and I've continued to make the beverage this way, and it continues to taste delicious. Okay, at this point, I'm going to do something I've never done before.
What?
I'm going to, as you mentioned, as you teased earlier, I do have one talent in life, and that is hula hooping.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going
Crazy
to
now.
I'm going to finish this drink, and immediately upon sipping it, hula hoop and play music and drink this beverage.
Wow.
That's the effect that this drink will have on you. See it? And you pick it up. There you go. Finish it to the top. Stir it up a little. This is going to be delicious, let me tell you. Okay. Here we go. Have a sip here.
Thank you.
Wow.
Everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Viva la revolución.
Bottoms up.
Haile Selassie.
That's very good. It's sweet, tangy, but also makes me want to get up and hula hoop.
That's important.
And so,
La, hula, hula.
without further ado, I have my musical accompaniment here. It's just hula hoop, shaky thing, and clarinet. If that's
Okay,
okay.
let's do it.
Okay. Where's the shaky thing here?
It's on the chair. On the chair. Next to the hula hoop.
Oh, there.
No. Oh, yeah, so it is.
Okay. Here we go. Hold on. I'm going to need you to pass this to me first.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? Set. I'm ready. I'm coming to frame.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
And there you go. Those are
Now
our
you have stolen the show.
Wonderful.
Well, thank you for giving me an opportunity to wear lipstick. This was great.
Wow.
We get to get out
That's
of our
fantastic.
pajamas and our dirty hair. So
Thank
nice.
you so much. All of the celebrity bartenders after this are going to be struggling to try to catch up to that one.
Juggling. I dare you.
Struggling. I know I'm going to be struggling too. But thank you so much. That was lovely. You two look great. So how long were you in Cuba?
Oh, just about a week, but man, I'd love to go back. What a great place. There's music everywhere.
Uh-huh.
It just comes out of the walls and the streets, and you follow it. You just follow the clave, and then there's music.
Wow. That's
It was a
fantastic.
real-
I've always wanted to go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Go, man. As soon as we can go.
Yeah.
But, it's a spiritual experience.
Yeah.
Playing with musicians there, really.
Oh, my God. That was so much fun. I would just, like, shove Evan into musical, like, sit-in situations.
Uh-huh.
And it was great. It was so great. And, like, I brought my hula hoop and would hula hoop along with the band, and hopefully we made them a couple bucks, and it was really fun.
It sounds like a winning combination.
It's a
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, I'm going to move on to my next little segment in our show. Thank you so much for making that drink. You've been an incredible celebrity. Yeah.
It's great to
And
hear.
Evan, thank you as well. You played a very important part.
I'm, I come to serve.
Many years ago, I used to play in Los Angeles at a place called the Variety Arts Theater, and it was the last gasp of a lot of old vaudevillians from the 1920s. And there was one old guy who did a show. He had a magic act, and he would get somebody up from the audience, and he would have this person hold something for like the whole act, and he would always say, "You have a very important part." And I always loved that line. It was, because I saw him do his routine a number of different times, and he always said the same thing. And it was a lot of fun, So when I think about that, when I say that, that's a stock line for me now. And I always think about that back 40 years ago. And but Evan, your part was way more important than the one that I used to watch in that vaudeville routine. So. Right now, I would like to do a song that's actually new for me. In fact, I better get the words up here, just in case. And it's a tune from the late 30s, and it goes right along with our cocktail theme, and it's called Feeling High and Happy. And it's written by a couple of songwriters who were on the scene in the 20s and 30s. Rube Bloom, a musician, pianist, virtuoso pianist, and he became a songwriter. And the lyricist was Ted Koehler. And Ted Koehler wrote a lot of hit songs with Harold Arlen for the Cotton Club back in the early 30s. And he and Rube Bloom took over when at the Cotton Club when Harold Arlen moved to Hollywood. And they wrote this tune, and then they also wrote a song called Don't Worry About Me, which was a great tune. They wrote the song Truckin', and they also wrote a really cute song called What Goes Up Must Come Down that K-Star made a great record of. Anyway, so here's Feeling High and Happy. And if you want to hear a good recording of this, Hot Lips Page made a record of this tune. This is our dance segment. So if there's some of you out there that would like to do some swing dancing, I'm gonna play a couple of choruses for you, and you can get up and kick up a little dust here. Better slip into your evening clothes. There's a jam tonight at Joe's. Let's go. I'm feeling high and happy. I'll reserve a ringside seat for two. Nothing but the best will do. Let's go, baby. I'm feeling high and happy. It's my impression that the session hits about 12 o'clock. And they don't feel good until the neighborhood begins to rock. Hey, I went and hawk for everything when I do that so we can swing. You know, baby, I'm feeling high and happy. Better slip into the evening clothes. There's a jam tonight at Joe's. Let's go, baby. I'm feeling high and happy. Oh, yeah, come on now. I'll reserve a ringside seat for two. Nothing but the best will do. You know, I'm feeling high and happy. It's my impression that the session hits about 12 o'clock. And they don't feel good until the neighborhood begins to rock. Hey, I went and hawked for everything when I do that so we can swing. You know, I'm feeling high and happy. You know, I'm feeling high and happy. All right.
Love it.
Now, this is a tune I've been doing for, well, at least 40 years, and it's something that I picked up from my appreciation of the pre-World War II blues. And I don't know if we have that picture handy of Willie McTell.
Madeline,
Hmm?
she's gonna show it.
Okay.
Give her a second.
We're trying to, there he is. That's Blind Willie McTell. And he was a fantastic guitar player. That's a 12-string guitar. And he wandered all over the South. He was based out of Atlanta, Georgia. And he was a great singer and a fantastic guitar player. Unfortunately, he recorded quite a bit. And the version I do of this song is a little different than what he did, but I recommend that you go on YouTube and look him up, because he made a great recording of this tune. It's called Warm It Up To Me. Take a little trip on the mountaintop, show them people how to Eagle Rock. You gotta warm it up to me, warm it up to me, warm it up to me, warm it up to me. Papa running out, mama got getting cold, la-da-da. Well, strut, Cadillac strutting for duty, strutting on a running board. Warm it up to me, well, warm it up to me. Our papa running out, mama got getting cold, la-da-da-da. La-da-doo, la-da-doo, la-da-doo-day, la-da-doo, la-da-doo, la-da-doo-day, la-da-doo, la-da-doo, la-da-doo-day, la-da-doo, la-da-doo, la-da-doo-day, la-dum-dee-dee-dum-dee-da-doo-day. Oh, if you don't believe I can love you right, take me to the house, let me spend the weekend. Warm it up to me, warm it up to me. I said, Papa running out, Mama got getting cold, la-da-doo-da. Come on, warm it up to me, 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 warm it up to me. Papa running out, Mama gotta get him cold, whoa, whoa, whoa. All right.
Yeah.
The song was called "Warm It Up to Me," and right now we would like to move forward, and I'm absolutely pleasurated to bring you once again our special musical guests. We've teased you with them on one song. Now we would like to give you an opportunity to enjoy them on a couple of numbers, and we're going to be spotlighting our good friends Miles and Karina, Dave and Nova, sitting out in their lovely backyard. Whose backyard is that anyway? That's Dave's backyard.
Mine, Miles.
It's all one big happy acreage, isn't it?
It is. Just across the pasture is where Karina lives.
Yeah.
Just out of eye shot is Nikki.
There she is. Hi. All right. Fantastic. Well, before I get started, I wonder if I could ask a couple of questions. What have we got growing this season?
Karina?
Besides coffee brewing, we have we're working on some. Well, we're technical wizards in the modern world.
Oh, yes.
So we're working on
yeah.
modern things to broadcast into the air. Especially right now, we are doing live voice story to story written by Miles, and we have 19 different characters which we voice, and it will be accompanied by photography done by Miles, and it'll be a story for all ages.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing.
Oh, that sounds great.
It's gonna be great. Keep your eyes open.
Oh, and
can we see these now online?
Oh, not yet. No,
Not
we're
yet.
just still starting that. We're very, but that will happen.
That's meticulous.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Well, would you kids like to play some more music?
We would.
Yes.
Yeah. We have a song called "Too Much Sugar."
Okay.
No, not quite that. We have been to Cuba, and I don't know, we're up the waterfront tonight. We've been. Now it's time to go to Brazil with a tune that I wrote called "The Squirrel Samba." We have plenty of squirrels here. I'm sure one will run across somewhere during this song, and he'll have a sing along. Maybe Nikki will sing along with us. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow. That was fantastic.
Questions?
Love that.
Thanks, Casey. You
Yeah.
sound good. We sure love
Wow,
listening.
it was so
to you.
pleasant.
Thanks for asking us on the show. So good to be here.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's right.
We're gonna flash your PayPal information here on the screen, because this isn't, since we're all excited about that last performance, we want to all make big contributions to your survival.
Just great.
Why not?
Why not? Really.
Right. It feels good.
Speaking of survival, do you have anything exciting going on in the gardens this year?
Many things. There's all the fruits, raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, apples, cherries, plums. What else is there?
Million tomato plants. I've got zucchini going. A lot of zinnias. Love the flowers. We've got
Purple cauliflower.
purple cauliflower, which is amazing.
Amazing.
Cucumbers this year.
Yeah.
What else? Lots of rocket. And
Uh-huh.
yeah, and then coming up will be the pear. The pear tree has got
pear.
tons of pear.
Ah, pear. Wow.
Yeah, it's quite amazing. It's like a giant.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
In fact, we could use some help harvesting. If any of you want to come down here, wear your masks.
We could space
Yeah.
out, I mean,
I'll tell you what, my weeding skills.
Sign me up.
Right now.
I've heard that you have weeding skills. All right.
I'm a remedial weeder.
Well, it's legal now.
don't say that, Preston.
You know, enough of this clever dialogue. How about another fantastic musical composition of yours?
We would love to do that. This one is one we just recently learned because we thought we're going to be on this show. Let's learn something new.
Yeah.
From I think it's written in 1926, but we used a version as our inspiration that was on the Dick Van Dyke Show. Or Petrie singing, and Rogers and Hart tune called Mountain Greenery. Have fun.
See, let's start. Yeah, okay, ready.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Mountain greenery, ooh, what scenery! In our mountain greenery, where God paints the scenery, just two crazy people together, always together, while you love blue skies. Be your coverlet, when it rains, we'll laugh at the weather. And if you're good, I'll search for wood,
You'll search for wood,
so you can cook,
so I can cook.
while I stand looking.
While you stand by just looking.
Beans could get no keener reception in a beanery, less a mountain greenery home. In a mountain greenery, God paints the scenery. Ooh, what scenery? Just we two crazy people together. While you love your lovers, let blue skies be your cover. And when it rains, we'll laugh at the weather. And if you're good,
Mosquitoes here,
don't bite you, dear.
won't bite me, dear.
I'll let them stay
You'll let them sting.
beyond the
That's when you're on
finger.
your feet.
We could find no keener expression. Life's machinery, bless our mountain greenery. Ooh, what crazy scenery, bless our mountain greenery home. Be-do-do-dee, be-do-beep, be-do-dee.
Wow.
Ta-da.
Super Green.
Wow.
That was fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lovely. Wow.
That's right.
I never I haven't heard the verse of that before.
Oh, I
That's-
listened to Ella Fitzgerald's version, and she sang the verse.
Uh-huh. But
Yeah.
you put that modulation in, didn't you?
Well, yes, we did. Nelson Riddle, he gave us a call and told us how to do it.
Ah. So that's all part of that Ella Fitzgerald thing?
No, it's actually part of the Dick Van Dyke Show version.
Yeah.
Oh. So Dick Van Dyke and Mary Tyler Moore performed that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fantastic.
Wow.
It's really great.
Really.
It's about 10 times faster than that.
Yeah.
Sending that out to Carl Reiner.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's right.
definitely. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I know, I feel bad for Mel Brooks because those guys had dinner every night.
Oh man,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know.
He'll have to watch reruns.
Oh boy. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna do one more song here before we wrap up the show. And once again, Miles and Karina, fantastic! Yay! That was a wonderful performance. And thank you so much for being on the show. And we'd love to have you guys back as soon as you possibly can. And I'm gonna do one more little ballad here before we take off. And also, before we go, I want to thank everybody else for being with us this afternoon. It's been really fun. Wow, just one entertainment high after another. I'm about ready to burst. Anyway, here's a great song that was written by one of the members of the Kingston Trio back in the late 50s, a guy named Nick Reynolds, who was a pioneer playing a tenor guitar. Scotch and soda, jigger of gin. Look at the spell got me in, oh my. Do I feel high? Dry martini, mud in your eye. Baby, do I feel high? Oh me, oh my. Do I feel high? People don't believe me. They think that I'm just bragging, that I can feel the way that I do and still be on the wagon. All I need is one of your smiles, sunshine from your eye. Oh me, oh my. Do I feel higher than a kite can fly? Give me lovin', baby, I feel high. People don't believe me. Oh, they think that I'm just bragging, that I can feel the way I do and still be on the wagon. All I need is one of your smiles, sunshine from your eye. Oh me, oh my. Do I feel higher than a kite can fly? Give me lovin', baby, I feel high. All right. Thank you so much. Well, that little vamp there is a sign that we've reached the end of our show for today. Once again, I want to thank Miles and Karina for doing a wonderful, wonderful performance for us. Speaking of wonderful performances, how about Scout and Evan? All right. Scout, you're a celebrity bartender par excellence. Que rica. All right, I want to thank our on-air guests. Larry, it's always good to see you. Maddie, thank you for all of your help putting this together. Ben, lovely to see you. Thank you for joining us today. Elena, we're going to have you on as a guest performer in the near future. Thanks for joining us today. And Michael, always a pleasure, my dear. You have a lovely background.
I thought you'd like that.
Yeah. So next week, everybody, Jessica and I are going to take a little summer vacation, but we'll be back with you in 2 weeks. So we hope you can join us again when we bring you the cocktail hour from the fabled Ridgewood Room high atop the hills of Tacoma. All right, thank you so much, everybody. See you next time.